Pressures I face today is not being accepted for a young black woman in everything you do. Even like, I feel like not a lot, but even black men look a type of way towards black women kind of thing. I feel like society now kind of wants black women to feel uncomfortable with themselves and what they look like and who they are. I think that's a pressure that we all face. I haven't like personally come across anything like that so far or yet or at all, but that's something I know that we do face. Growing up, I've never really come across that kind of thing. Like, as a young black girl, I think the one pressure I had was probably my hair. Like, when I used to go swimming in primary school, I couldn't obviously dive into the pool because my hair would go afro and I wouldn't be able to comb it out. But I haven't really had any, like, hard pressures being black so far. Like, I feel like once I get into my career and once I start working properly, then I'll probably notice them more. But growing up, everyone's so kind of diverse and people kind of like the same thing, so it's kind of harder to differentiate between, you know, people just being ignorant and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's funny. I remember when I was younger, I used to say that I don't want a husband, I just want a baby. Like when I was really, really young. And then I used to say that I don't want to get married, but I want a wedding. And even now, I still kind of feel that way because I feel like a lot of people that are married now, like, people get married young and they divorce and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to be in a marriage to get a divorce. Like, if we're getting married, you're staying with me forever, like forever. So I think I'm just scared because I don't want to be with someone and then realise I don't want to be with them anymore. And we've done this big ceremony to God and in front of all of our family and all that kind of stuff for, you know, nothing. But I definitely do want a wedding because they look lit and I already have ideas. Personally, me, like, my parents don't have a great relationship. Well, I don't like my dad. That's just the bottom line. I'm not even going to go any deeper. Like, I'm very, even with men, like, I feel like the reason why I don't have a boyfriend is because I'm very, very particular. I know people are like, you can't just expect everyone to bring you something. Like, what are you bringing to the table? And I know, and I'm 100% sure of what I'm bringing to the table. Like, if you don't fit my job description to the T, I don't want you. Like, I don't want it because I'm not trying to go through the stuff that I've seen my family and my mum go through. Like, I'm not trying to hear it at all. I'm not. Like, there are guys that I, like, talk to and I feel like, yeah, like, you're cool, you're really cool, but I still feel like I just need to be 100% sure. And if I'm 99, that's not good enough for me because I really fear getting into something and falling out. Like, I don't want to waste my time. And relationships they're such a big job. And that's why I always say, it's like my little cousins and young people, even like myself and my friends, like, relationships are not for children. They're not for young people. They're for adults. Like, there's a reason why, like, a relationship is more than going out on a date and having sex. Like, there's so much, I don't know the word, but there's so much mentally to it. Like, you have to be a proper adult and be aware of the consequences and have a conscience if you're going to be in a relationship and have sex and things like that. Like, it's a serious thing. Mentally, I'm still not ready. Like, next relationship I'm trying to get into is something very serious. Like, I'm going to be 21 soon. I don't want to be just seeing guys and having a boyfriend for 6 months and all that kind of rubbish. Like, I'm not trying to do that. But I just think that you really need to kind of know where you are in yourself and make sure that you're stable enough to allow someone else to come into your life and kind of switch it up. So at least if something does happen, you have something to fall back on. You're not just falling back onto, like, thin air. Like, I mean, I'm only dating one guy that's my age. All the rest of the guys have been at least a year older than me. And I don't feel like that's a thing to do with, like, they're mature because I've dated an older guy who's like, I met him at work. You're working the same job as me, so you're definitely not mature. Yeah. I just feel like, personally for me, I feel like boys that are my age, I just look at them as, like, bros or friends. I never look at them as, like, you know, oh, like, we could be in a relationship, da 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 da. I look at them like, oh, my bro, like, my friend, like, we can hang out and stuff like that. I don't see you. I just find it weird.